Well, the implications are massive. We found out through the ancient tablets and texts that the entire religious system is coming from these Atlantean people, these Anunnaki people. They lay down this religious system because it's one of the perfect ways of controlling the masses. It's a psychological psyop that has the power to control masses, control revenue, and control labor all at once. It's really ingenious. And when you analyze and look at the genetic information from modern day geneticists that say that there's a worship gene inserted into the human genome and it can be switched on or off. And so when it's on, a person wants to worship something outside of him or herself, but when it's off, the person looks inside. So wait a minute, what does this mean? It means that we have been duped into religion. We have been, basically they utilize it to control us, to generate revenue, money, sacrifices, which was their food. It's like them going grocery shopping, having us bring the slain lambs and the fresh vegetables to them. And then also, not to mention what it's done for the current era. If a person can really wrap their mind around what's gone on and what happened and realize that the text that they've been reading, that they're basing their eternity on, is not exactly what they think it is, and that the origin and the roots of it lead to something a little more dark and sinister, they may wake up to the reality that they themselves need to be in control of their own destiny and stop putting their faith in outside sources and begin to believe in themselves, begin to forgive themselves, and begin to see the God that's already inside of them, because the same infinite God that made this entire universe and maybe this multiverse is inside of every single atom inside of their body, and that they themselves are already divine and they are already eternal. The atoms that make up their body have been here for billions of years. And the spirit energy that inhabits the body itself is multidimensional and eternal, and that we don't need any outside person or being or source or God or anything else that we believe in to justify the power already in us. The secret is to take a journey to inner space and discover who we truly are and what we're capable of and how much power is already inside of us. And that will change the exterior outcome around us. We'll manifest a complete new reality. We can create heaven on earth, which I believe is the ultimate mission. The experiment of this universe itself is, and I do believe this is an experiment, is to see how long it's going to take for every civilization that rises up throughout the entire universe to turn heaven, to turn hell into heaven, to take wherever they are on whatever planet and go through the tumultuous time period, the dark times, and rise up and seek the light, which Thoth talks about in the Emerald Tablets. How long will it take this civilization to rise up? How many will destroy themselves before they get a chance to do that? How many people will reincarnate and come back and learn from previous times and come back and try to do it better? So I just think it's a grand experiment and a way of the universe trying to experience and get to know itself and how I word this. The universe wants to know itself, and it wants to actually learn and grow through living through the experience of Google's of entities throughout the entire universe. So it's living subjectively through everything to gain information and knowledge, to find a way to gain perfection with